Hey, what's up, y'all? This is this is Carlos Stargel, and welcome to a conversation with Carlos Stargel. And that's my new name for my podcast. It sounds more appropriate because if you can't join live, you can always call in on my number if you got it. So, but like I said, if you want to go live, send me your email. You can message me on my Facebook page, or my email at carlosstargel05@gmail.com. Or if you have my numbers, just text me or call me. Now, if you want my number, all you have to do is all you have to do is send me the number to my email. Send me my number or Facebook message or email. Now it's up now. The question is, will I give you my the question is if it depends on who you are and how I feel, if I decide to give you my number or not, because according to the situation, depends on the situation, and if or how I feel about a certain person. I mean, you got if I feel some kind of way or don't want to be bothered, I'm not going to give you my number. But if you cool, I will. But I'm not. But I'm the type of person I would. I'm not the type of person who will give somebody the wrong number just to get them out of my face. I'm just gonna tell you like this, and this the golden rule. Why give somebody your Why give somebody your number if you don't want them to have it? Don't give them if you don't want them to have your number. Don't give them the number at all. It don't make no sense giving them the wrong number because you're gonna end up seeing that person again. Hey, and that is no telling what that person might do. You don't know if that person gonna knock you out or fight you, or kill you because people are strange. You don't know what goes through them. You don't know what goes through their mind sometimes. I mean, and they act like they don't care. But what's funny about it, they so psychotically loony, they'll beat the hell out of you and don't even realize that they done it. It's sad, but it's true. I mean, and I'm serious. It's a sad situation, but it's a true situation. I mean, stuff like that happens every day. That's why if you never got in trouble with the law, if you ain't never gotten in trouble with the law, I'm telling you, don't start now. And you know what's really sad though? It's sad though. Some people just lose their minds after the age of 40. Some people do. All these years, they've been on the right path, on keeping their guard up, just trying to stay, just trying to stay obedient. And then after 40, they just lose their mind and have that I don't give a you know what attitude. Like I say, stuff like that happens every day. Now, like I said, I'm waiting on a certain person. I'm waiting on a certain guest to call me. They always they always make their late grand entrance. Like somebody going. That's one thing I hate to take them to the store because I might have to wait forever. Then I might have to curse them out when they get out the store. What took you so long? You know how some people do. You take them to the store. Some people go in and get what they got to get, but you got some people that'll that'll stay in there forever, knowing that you being nice enough, using your gas money, going out your way, and voluntarily taking them to the store, and they take like and they take for they sit in that store like it's a lifetime or whatnot. But people, I mean, it's one thing people do. It's one thing when people do you a favor, but don't take advantage of that person because they try. Don't put like this. Don't mess over the people who trying to help you, and don't burn bridges with the ones who try. Don't burn bridges with the ones who will go out their way just to help you. Because once you burn bridges with certain people, y'all know what that means. That means none of y'all can't be trusted for real. So if you're smart you like they say, I know they say in the Bible, do unto others as you have them done unto you. That means if you want somebody to do right by you, you got to do right by them. I mean, it's a two-way street. I mean, you got to do your part just like they got to do their part. I mean, and we all held accountable for our actions. So, and if we do wrong, we shouldn't have to answer to nobody but God. But on the real though, if you have a righteous heart and mind, you'll strive for righteousness and do the and try, and you'll just strive for righteousness and remain humble. And that's hard for some people to do, but and it's easy for some people to be led astray as well. I mean, you can have people they think the ones who act like they have your best interest at heart, but all at the same time they have some up their sleeve, and they don't. And let's put it like this: they don't have good intentions, and that's not a good thing. Not to have good intentions. I mean, because like I said, bad people with bad intentions cannot. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry, I had to turn the volume up. But the ones who have bad intentions, I mean, they never I mean, I'm just gonna say this: people like that never prosper. I mean, they don't. I mean, they don't kill. Basically, they don't give a DAMM. I mean, and it's another name I call people like that too, and it's the original N word, narcissist. It's all about them. You can't. I mean, they don't never want to be wrong. All this stuff got to stop. It really does. It's just got to stop. And I'm about to sock somebody's jaws off if they don't call me. Yeah, hold on for a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell them. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Yep. They come get in on the video. So, like I said, I told them they can call in. My number, just call my number. That's why I got, that's why I have a phone. Call me. Just call my number. I mean, what's so hard about that? Just call my number. If you can't do video, just call my number. It's gonna answer when I'm talking to y'all on the reels. But like I said, we'll still be on the phone. So, well, wait a minute. I had to tell her. Well, I'm messing with her. I said, now, I'm gonna say please. I still got manners. I got to mess with her. I say now, and I say please. So I had to get her with that. So oh, there she is. Well, it's about goddamn time. You're slow slow at Christmas, girl.
Oh hell!
I'm messing with you.
I'm sitting up here trying to please my daughter, and she's trying to give me a problem and being difficult right now.
But like I said too, priorities come first. Priorities come first, Sister Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Looking like Mom's baby. Just kidding. But guess what though?
I'm not getting mad.
She gonna pull out.
What?
You the type of sister that'll pull out a double barrel shotgun with a hammer.
If somebody really made me mad, like my daughter's making me mad.
What is she doing?
She's acting difficult right now because she doesn't want to eat what I put in front of her. But it's too bad because that's the only thing she's gonna get to eat tonight because I'm not cooking later.
Okay. Hey, look, tell her say your uncle say go and eat your food. Tell her you don't want to be anorexic. Tell her she don't want to be anorexic.
Your uncle said to eat your food.
Tell her, please, pretty please. Oh shit. Oh, excuse me. I see somebody about to get. I see somebody got to be about to get wood.
Cut it out. I don't want to put up this. Whether or not. Eat your food. It's not going to kill you to eat. I'm about to take her from the table, Carlos, and she will have nothing else to eat tonight. As God is my witness, she'll just take her behind to bed early.
Well, you know what though? She gonna eat anyway.
I'll give her shower, do her hair. I'll give her shower, do her hair. Give her something like a melatonin for her to go to bed and go to sleep. Well, that will be it.
Well, give her a brownie with some weed in
it. No, I'll give her some melatonin. That would be better. Yeah, she's only 16 years old.
Well, we can't be talking like that. You know, that's personal. So we gotta
that ain't gonna help her.
Getting back to what I was saying though. I will wait. If you were busy with your daughter, you should have called me back. If you were busy, you should have called me back. Cause I told you this pertaining to podcast business.
Okay.
Okay, go on with your daughter.
I'll call you back.
All right. Well, sorry about that, y'all. I told she busy. You got to call back. Broadcast business only. But anyhow, y'all, getting back to what I was saying. See, that's the thing about some parents. Some of them act like they scared of their children. I'm not. I'm not. You got some that'll knock them from here to Hayville.
Talk on the podcast. You ain't got to tell everybody.
That's right. But in a way, like I was saying, though, but when you busy, that's one thing about it. Some of these parents, they can't. Some of them act like they can't. You have to put you got to gag them just to hush them up to keep them quiet. And
that's TMI. That's what we call it. TMI.
Yeah, that's TMI. Too many issues.
Too much information.
Okay, now I'm doing it. Now get. Okay, just kidding, y'all. But in a way. But I don't like I said, that's one thing I don't condone. If you're busy, just call back. But if you can't do it, I can do it by myself. And now, like I said, don't break your neck. Don't break your neck to get live. Priorities are first. Yeah. Always remember that. What you got to do, if you got to do whatever you have to handle first, do that. I can wait. Like if you're sick, go to the doctor. If you're hungry, you better eat. If you're thirsty, you better drink something. And if you stink, you better get your butt in the tub. And if you got an attitude, don't bother to call it off, because I can get one. I can get one nastier than y'all. But I wouldn't do that because it's all about joy. We don't need to walk around looking like sour mouth and stone faced people. Because I know some people that look like that all day, every day, and they end up looking like raisins and prunes. I mean, looking all like this. Looking all mean, just intentionally mean. Some people just look mean, but not mean. But some people will, and you got some people out here that will fool you. They look like they could be some of the nicest people, but have some of the stinkingest attitudes. Looking like, you can say, hey, how you doing? And next thing you know, they cuss you out for no reason. People like that, the best thing to do, don't say nothing, just keep walking. But if they approach you, then you got a right to knock the sugar honey iced tea out of them. And that's the truth. That goes for anybody. Yeah, I hear you laughing. But but that is true though.
It is true.
Don't go for example, downtown Atlanta. You got a lot of those psychotic people down there. You think nothing wrong with them, but they got more issues than Right On magazine. You can say good morning, and they'll cuss, and the first words come out their mouth, they cussing you out. But like I tell you, I'm gonna say it one more time. Be smart. Walk away. Don't say nothing. You'll be the winner. Because like I say too, you don't know what's going through that person's mind. You don't know if they got a gun. You don't know if they got a weapon. You don't know if they got a gun or a knife. You just don't know. But Lord, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it in a way. They need to really bring the mental health system back. I'm talking about free mental health because we got a lot of psychotic Looney Tunes running around, especially people of color in urban cities where they used to call it, now they call it urban renewal. They used to call it, now they call it urban renewal now. But it used to be the inner city. But it's still the big city, a major city where people of color, and like a lot of them, they say we have mental health issues. I mean, yes, a lot of us do. I mean, majority of us do. But a lot of us are just sick and tired of being sick and tired of being put down, abused, and just BS by the system. I mean, and anybody who just take the liberty of trying to keep somebody down and making us feel less of who we are. People get tired. I mean, people are sick and tired, especially people of color are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I mean, we tried. I mean, it's sad because we can't have nothing because some people just don't want us to have anything. But when you get something, they got to dictate you. Do you feel like it's a lot of stipulations? I mean, put it like this. You can't have a boatload of money without certain people watching you. That's why if you make it and you have a boatload of money coming to you, you got to stay on your P's and Q's because you being watched and you being monitored. And just put it like this. Just be on, like I said, not only just be on your P's and Q's, but you got to watch your back. You got to look over your shoulder. You got to if you go to sleep, you at least got to keep one eye open because it's somebody out there watching us. And, like I said, I'm going to say this one more time. Certain people don't want nobody to have nothing. But they want, they call this the land of the free. That's a daggone lie. This the land of the rich and the needy and the greedy. The rich and the greedy and take it from the needy. But guess what? They used to say Robin Hood used to rob from the rich and give to the poor. Well, shoot. We need to get out there. And but they say rob the rich. They say, yeah, they rob the poor and give to the rich. Well, guess what? No. We need to make them poor and stick it to the rich. I mean, we're supposed to be equal. I mean, we should be equal. I mean, should nobody have more than whoever? I mean, everybody should be equal. But it's not going to be like that. They always talking about you got your rich and your poor. That's some of that crap I heard growing up. Rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief, doctors, lawyers, Indian and chief. That's some bull. I mean, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard growing up, especially elementary school. That's all I used to hear. Rich man, they even made a show about it. Rich man, poor man. Then they tried to have a sequel, beggar man, thief. Hell, if I was old enough and smarter then, I would have came out with my own. I would have came out with an answer to that. Doctors, lawyers, Indian and chief. But one thing about those writers in Hollywood, those creators, I believe a lot of them done ran out of ideas because lately they've been making a lot of reboots of movies and shows too. But and then I saw they trying to build a little studio over on Rita Ann Road. Yes, by Indian Creek train station. Yes, I did see that. What in the world? What they say they're trying to make Atlanta. out of the next Hollywood where they already did that. I mean, God forgive me for saying it, but Sodom and Gomorrah, but it is what it is. But I'm not the type who bash. I'm not the type that just want to just talk about somebody because of, I mean, everybody, I'm mean, put like this. We all have choices. I mean, whatever choice they make, it's not for us to make, it's for them to make it. They have to answer to, because we're not the ones they have to answer to. They got to answer to God, not us. Because we are not, I am, put like this. I don't know about y'all. It's not in my heart to judge. I mean, seriously. I mean, people going to do what they want to do. And they going to be who they want to be. But I'm going to be Carlos. And guess what? And that's all who I am is Carlos. I mean, I'm no different and no better than anybody on this earth. I'm just a person who believes in, I'm just a person who treats people like they want to be treated. I try to stay humble. I try to strive for righteousness. I'm not out to try to hurt anybody's feelings or embarrass anybody. But I'm not gonna sit up there and let you talk. I'm not gonna let anybody come at me a certain way because guess what? You come wrong, I come hard. And I'm not the type of person. I don't have that in my heart to try to hurt anybody. And not especially, I mean, I just don't hurt people's, I mean, it's not cool to hurt people's feelings. I mean, people do have feelings and you can't hurt them, but you got some people who just don't care. But I hate to say this too. That's why a lot of them, the ones who claim they don't care, that's why a lot of them have buzzle up. But then they don't realize the same people they hurt be the same ones who they gonna need in the long run. See, I like those kind. You know why? Because when I know they gonna need me, I wait for them. And then I make like, I'm gonna be nice. And then when they tell me what's going on, after I hear about what's going on, I just give them that look like, oh, is that right? Well, guess what? I can't do nothing for you. I said, when I told you I was gonna remember, I tell him, I said, remember I told you I was gonna remember? I said, I remember. And I wasn't gonna forget it, and I was gonna remind you. And then they always talk, and then when I let them know, but basically I let them know, nobody not gonna slick me like no can of oil. You can't fool me. And I let them know, scat, get the hell on. Let the doorknob hit you where the dog should have bit you. Be gone. Go find somebody else to pull that mess over on. You'll never, like that. Like I said, in other words, put your foot down. Put it down hard. Stand up for yourself. Let them know you're not the one you're not the one. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't the one. You work. You don't meet up to my worth. I know I am something and somebody, and I'm worth it. So guess what? And I don't have to I don't have to apologize for being myself, being Carlos, and I don't have to apologize. I don't have to apologize for the way I feel, and for I might apologize. I'm not going to apologize for a lot of stuff I say, but I will apologize if it really if it really made you feel some kind of way. But honestly, some things I say, I'm not trying to make nobody feel. I'm not trying to give nobody the comfort. I'm not making you feel comfortable at all. I mean, I got to do what's best for me, and I got to look out for Carlos, and I got to look out for my sweetie, and a new life that I have. So, put like this: And if some people can't understand that, oh well, so be it. When I needed y'all, when a lot of people I needed, and they weren't there, guess what? I found somebody who is. So like I said, freak out. Well, basically, I'm not. Basically, I'm don't just saying that the PG way, but y'all really know what I really want to say, but I'm just not gonna say it. So just put like this: do the letters FO mean anything to y'all? To some people, think about it. FO. But anyway, that's about the time I have left. That's my time is up right now, and due to technical difficulties with a certain person dealing with their little kids. I mean, it's not nobody's fault. But just want to say this: if you're busy, if you're busy, and you have another issue, just text me and let me know. And then, like I said, because when you call, it's pertaining to podcast. Don't put your personal sugar honey iced tea out here on here, because everybody's business, nobody's business. Always remember that. But anyway, I'm about to split now. So please have the heart to subscribe to my channel at Carlos Starter 910. If you don't know, well, I mean it's up to y'all. But until then, I see y'all good people again tomorrow after lunch hour, around the 2 o'clock hour, 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock hour, and after the rush hour traffic, after the 6 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock hour. Until then, y'all have a good night. God bless you all. I'm out of here like last year. Peace, two fingers. Night night.